Hey everyone, it's been kind of an interesting week for myself in that mood-wise it hasn't been the best time in the last couple days, but overall the last week's been ups and downs and kind of start off not in the best way with going to see The Loft, which was not a very good movie, but I'm planning to watch the video because I had an unusually upbeat time reviewing the film. Just kind of wasn't a very good film, but I had a good time doing the review, so that's interesting. And then the next couple of days, I worked on the new episode of 1201 Beyond, which is up now over on Vimeo. Go watch it, have a great time. Aliens galore with alien invasions and aliens taking over human bodies and mutations and bodies exploding and random gory shit, and it's a good time. It's a good time. Go watch it. It's probably our shortest episode yet. Not drastically short, but it's been a bit shorter than the other ones. So go watch it, go enjoy it, have a good time this weekend. Just watch it, comment, subscribe, and like, and share links around. That's what we love most. Let us know how you think. Let us know what you think of the episode, and spread the word around for it. And so I worked on that for a couple of days, and kind of along the way, I was catching up on reading some comments, and a lot of them are great. I love you guys. The people who comment and leave constructive criticism or just leave some good praise. I love you guys. If you're not here, there's barren wasteland of a comment section. It's kind of like I'm doing this for nobody but myself. You guys are commenting, posting really good comments, and I really enjoy what you guys have to say. But ever so often, there's someone who's not very mature and just kind of being a dickish asshole and whatnot. So it's like, I don't have time for those people, so they go away. But when it's like 12 o'clock at night and you're tired and you're kind of not feeling your most upbeat, you're not feeling the most confident or whatnot, you're just kind of lackadaisical and you're kind of weak. Comments kind of sink in under your skin and fuck up your mood and turn you into a low pile of self-esteem. And it was kind of that way for a few days. I didn't shave for like 2.5 days, and I kind of got to a point where I don't give a fuck. But oddly enough, I went to work, and through the course of the 4 hours I was at work, I kind of turned a corner, and I'm able to be in front of the camera shaven. Well, I shaved yesterday, I haven't shaved today. But shaved nonetheless, better than it was, and be this Nick Mike Lack of sorts for you guys, instead of being Mr. in a funk and not doing too well. But aside from that, this is good to just take a week off. Relax, take some time off, just slow down, and work on some infrastructure, work on some social media stuff, which, fuck Facebook, because it doesn't allow you to get very far. You had 240 some odd people who like the page, and about 6 people get to see the post because fuck them. So, but if you want to go, hit up the Facebook, hit up the Twitter. We're on Instagram now. Go, just go. Like, if you retweet stuff or favorite it or wherever it is, share it somewhere. That is what I enjoy. That I see the interaction and people are enjoying what they're seeing and they're spreading the joy around. So I tried to work. I did a whole bunch of slew of social media posts, and I did a little cleaning up here on the YouTube channel and so on and so forth. Just kind of fixing up a couple playlists, getting all the right videos sorted out, and post up some new graphics on the channel to just kind of give it a fresh new coat of paint and everything. So little things here and there. Not as far as I wanted to go with it because I'm still don't know what the fuck I'm doing with RavensFilm.com yet. I know what I want to do, I just can't seem to get the elements, can't find the right elements to make it happen. Regardless of that, now that I've rambled on for fucking 4.5 minutes, let's talk about some stuff that's a little bit more exciting, such as some things I'm involved with a little bit, and a little helping hand with other people's work. In that I've mentioned Oliver Harper's stuff here a couple of times, so on and so forth. He does fantastic movie retrospectives, sort of like 20-minute long mini documentaries that just cover every aspect of the filmmaking process that went into a movie, and critical reactions, and the visual effects, and all any kind of tie-ins, or what all the stuff that you could possibly imagine is crammed beautifully and superbly done and his fantastic retrospective reviews. And he posted up recently the preview for his next one, which will be Highlander 3. And knowing that there's multiple versions of the movie available, which I have DVDs of, I figured he might not have the U.S. director's cut because there's also a European cut. And so I offered to rip the footage. That would be the differing footage from the director's cut for him to use in the retrospective and make a little bit of give him a little step further towards completion. And so I did that for him, ripped some footage from the original non-anamorphic DVD, which is probably from the same Laserdisc transfer that he has on his Laserdisc, but a little easier to rip from a DVD than it is to hook up cables and do the video capture thing. So, a little extra hand, and I gave him a little bit of insight, a little bit of details and interesting type of facts, whatnot. I'll probably make it in there. So, when the full retrospective is posted next week on Oliver's channel, I'll definitely have a little credit in the video description below. And I'll definitely share it around on social media for you guys to check out if you're following RavensFilm there, which you should be by now. And Oliver's now following the Twitter account, so I'm one step closer to having someone notable following me. That I find Oliver notable. He does fantastic work. He does stuff that I would never have the time, energy, or just patience for. At one time I would have, but I wouldn't have the skill to do it as well as I possibly could now. So kudos to Oliver, just putting so much heart and passion and laborious work into these retrospectives. He does spectacular work with this stuff. Just go see it. Just check this stuff out. He's fantastic. Love the guy. And talking about my own movie reviews, the Forever Cinematic stuff. I did mention I've been kind of pushing it that I'd be doing a review of The Guest, which is still on the books. But I realized, like yesterday or whatnot, Valentine's Day is next week, and I need to do counter-programming to Valentine's Day because there are slasher films that I need to review that are set around the holiday of Valentine's Day, so I'm trying to get 2 reviews done. One is definitely going to be the original My Bloody Valentine from '81, I believe it was, which I haven't watched in forever, but I've had the DVD forever, so whatever. And then there's a 2001 movie called Valentine that I do like. It's from the director of Urban Legend, which I didn't think was a very effective horror movie at fucking all, but it was a very intriguing premise. A film that I like for its potential. I have that type of terminology, that there are certain films that I don't think they reach their potential, but they have a certain idea, they have a certain quality about them, a certain thing about them that makes it... I like the film for how much it gets the idea across, but doesn't really capitalize on the potential of the idea. So that's something I haven't really covered in a lot of retrospect in my shifting gears in my own reviews. That films I like for their potential that don't really get towards achieving the potential. But those are 2 films I'm going to try to be working on. They shouldn't be all that widely encompassing, very in-depth stuff like Dread or First Blood or fucking Manhunter or whatnot. Should be fairly easy to review a slasher film and not have to go into gross details of things. Just should be fairly easy. And I got this weekend off, and then I got like 2 other days off before Valentine's Day, so it hopefully should work things out. Let's hope for that. And yes, this movie came out on Blu-ray this week, and I watched it again, and I love the hell of this movie again and again and again. This is the 3rd time I've watched this film. I saw it in the theater twice. I want to watch it again. This movie is so fucking great, and they've already announced that they're officially in development on a sequel. Thank you. Thank you. I love this movie so much. I so do. It's become like one of my favorite action movies of all time. And it's also part of the inspiration for the script I'm almost finished with, for fuck's sake. Hopefully another film for me will be in production sometime this year. Thank you. It's the giddiest you've ever seen me. It's like so good. But the guest review will eventually come. I'm not going to set timelines or due dates or whatnot, but I will get to it because I do want to cover it. I love the fuck out of that thing too. It's one of those one of those quirky fucking movies. Not quirky in and of itself, but it's just one of these films like, it's one of those films that seems like it should have come out like 1985 or something like that, 86. It seems perfect in that type of way. Just, it's so perfect to being like an 80s movie of like a slasher film and an action film and a psychological thriller all kind of meshed together in this beautiful fucking ambient sonic glowing package and everything. So it's like, if this thing was a lost treasure from like 1985 or 6 or something like that, I would fucking love it anyway. So that's why I got the Blu-rays. Like, yeah, okay, once I accepted it for what it was, if this was some lost treasure from decades ago, I would fucking gush all over this film. So it would have made my top 10 of 2014 best films. So I'll wash that away. Other stuff I have a hand in, hopefully, maybe, possibly, who knows, whatever, because the guys at OSW Review are having terrible problems with their YouTube channel, but they'll still be having all their new episodes up on Vimeo. But WWE Network is fucking nuking their channel, and God knows when it's going to get sorted out. Sometime this millennium, I don't know. But I kind of, because they're doing a new story arc and whatnot, they're covering Royal Rumble 2001 through WrestleMania X7, which is one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time. It's an amazing show. I saw it live on pay-per-view. I got the original WWF DVD. Spectacular show. And so I figured they need probably a new intro that was a bit more Attitude Era based. So I spliced something together and maybe it'll show up in the episodes. And I did offer to Jay Hunter that if he does need a rip of any of the footage from all the extras and the original WWF DVD, which doesn't have any of the blurred logos, has all the original music and everything, hit me up. I'll be willing to help you guys, because again, one of my favorite manias all time. Pretty much ever since I first started watching their stuff, a little under a year ago, it's like, that's the one show I want them to review, because they're great when something is not very good, when something is kind of a bad match or whatnot. They can really just let out on the whole thing, but I want them to review something that's just spectacular. Just something that really has a lot of great elements, but does have a lot of silly stuff too. But I think it would just be like, it's one of the best manias of all time, just to say that. I just want to see these guys do that, and I'd love to have a part in it, because I'm just that excited about them doing it. And not much else going on. You'll see the Forever Cinematic reviews return shortly, but like I said, I kind of need to take a few days off to kind of turn my mood back around to this type of version of myself, so I could be productive and constructive and not be a depressing, low self-esteem pile of shit. And wrap this thing up as quickly as I possibly can. These things are never short. Cannot make them short. They're always like 15 minutes long, but that's the way it goes. We got DVDs available, people. We would love you if you would take some time to possibly buy some of this stuff. Hemi DVD. No one's bought it yet. Please buy it. Please. I put a lot of work into this thing. No one's bought it yet. I want you guys to see this stuff. I did a lot of work enhancing the audio, enhancing the video on the live footage. We did like a 30-minute interview with Trent, and pretty much the final interview of Ryan Kramer as a member of Hemi. He departed the band about 6 months ago, where we're now at a 3-piece band. So this is an archive of the 2010 to 2013 lineup of Hemi between Ryan Kramer and Mr. Mad. This is the archive of that entire time. This is their golden time capsule of sorts. Check this thing out. I did all the work on this thing. I did all the art. I did not the main artwork, but I have done the whole back. I did all the layout. I did everything on this thing. I'd love it if you guys checked it out. Trying to get it up on Amazon Instant Video so you guys just watch the concert, rent it, buy it, whatever you want to do. It'll be a really reasonable price. It just takes a while to get it up there. And of course, there's always the Dead of Night Special Edition DVD, which has been out for eons now, and who knows. But that's up on Amazon Instant Video. You can watch that. You can just enjoy yourselves. I got a commentary tracks on this thing. I got a whole bunch of commentary on this. If you enjoyed the movie, you can get this thing. You can go on and find a discount code on the Dead of Night website. You get it for a few bucks less. I would love you guys to buy this stuff. Go buy the new Hemi album, Undivided Intentions. It's fucking amazing. I've been listening to it like 20 fucking times. I love the fuck out of this thing. It's just like so perfect for me, man. Just this fresh, energetic metal music. Just like these guys put so much passion and hard work in this thing. And man, does it just blast out of the speakers so beautifully to me. Just go buy it. Just check it out. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes, Amazon, and pretty much anywhere you want to find music these days. It's fucking there. Go check it out. Go on the Hemi YouTube channel. Check out the Nevermore album version release single, whatever you want to call it. Go check it out. I just love the fuck out of this thing. I just keep listening to it over and over and over again. Just like, it's so good. It's so good. It's so lean, so tight. Just check it out, guys. If you love metal music, you will not be disappointed. And some other things will be going on. Nothing's confirmed. Just talks about things with another band. But maybe doing a music video for them. Just I gotta listen to some of the tracks and come up with some ideas, and hopefully figure something else out. But an offer is out there to do a music video for another band. So little steps here and there that get things a little further towards being a bigger brand and everything. So, and I won't spew you on much longer here, but yeah, that's pretty much going on. That script that's like 3 months old has kind of gotten, because again, John Wick is that fucking movie that just like it sparked. Because I was watching a short film on Vimeo kind of the same night as the last Hemi show, and it kind of sparked off this inspiration, but I had to stop, leave, go to the show, shoot the whole thing and everything, and kind of worked on a little bit here and there. But because I saw John Wick, then I went again the next weekend, and just like this helped the inspiration process on it. And now exactly at this point in time it comes out on Blu-ray and everything's completely reignited. This film just helped just fill in all the gaps I needed to in the script, and just like there's not much of any other work that has to be done, and hopefully it'll get to the point I need it to be, where I can get another film produced that I'll really enjoy. So I'm not going to say anything more than that. I'm not going to hype anything up beyond that. I'm very high on the script, so I just need some time. Need some time for everything, so balance of time and all that shit. And that's all I got. I'm not going to go ramble on anymore. I'm going to cut it off here before I start trying to figure anything else out. Check out the new videos I posted up, the whole Star the Fixer video series, the featurettes and everything, talk about detailing the documenting the progression of the film through development and pre-production and production, post-production, all that wonderful shit. Watch the first episode, get your comments, like buttons, let me know if you enjoy it and if it's worth my time to keep doing it. So I've got a second episode already shot, haven't started editing it. It'll be something, if it keeps going on, it'll be like every few weeks. Every time I just need something like a change of pace or just fill in a gap here and there, not watch a movie for 2 hours and go through the whole process of a movie review. It's a little easier type of thing for me to do, to fill in the gaps of not having anything to post. So that's what's going on, and short month. So at the end of the month, it's my birthday. So leave your wishes below. So let's see what happens at the end of the month. See how far we go. So that's it. Cutting out here. Hope you guys have a good time, and take care. Bye.